The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
Nighttime base. And now for Washington, Nicholas Aragon. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Striding in, Chad Duarte, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
1-1.
Grounder to first. To his right, Aragon. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Washington man.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Aragon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. One and one the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and digging in now for Philadelphia, Darren Handy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is on the ground over to first. Aragon is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Aragon. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pops this one up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chad Duarte.
Chad Duarte.
The 1-1. Ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Striding in now for the Nats, Nicholas Aragon.
Nicholas Aragon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. High pop-up. Mascara is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Claudio Saucedo. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game.
player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives an update from his representative. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills. Assists players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. An early winter check-in. An unresolved player concern is revisited. player receives an update from his representative. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A representative calls with big news for his client. And just like that, the course of a career changes. A happy manager welcomes a prize acquisition to the club. He does his best to convey his delight in the development. And with that, this all-star will now take the field for the first time with his new team, to their fans' delight.